when am I going to play through Bloodborne? As soon as the viewership starts dropping off for Legacy of the Void, I'll dedicate like the 3 or 4 days. The op has been changed so that players move much slower while scoped in. Interesting. Lower clip size, lower clip size, lower clip size, lower clip size. Don't you mean magazine? Where's the ammo? Already balanced. Sorry, hold on. Increased tagging. What does that mean? Oh, like you get slowed down more if you get shot at? Destiny complains about Day 9 and others possibly coming to Legacy Void just for the quick cash, yet he's doing the same thing. Do you really think that's what I complain about, Morricone? I'm just curious if you're like, if you're genuinely retarded and I need to explain to you my position that I've explained like 50 million times before, or if you're just masturbating in chat, in which case, honestly, I should ban you either way. But since you're a tier 3 sub, your armor is protecting you right now because I'm not in a very bad mood. In fact, I'm in quite a good mood because I have my hot chocolate. This is the only thing saving you. Tall hot chocolate. This is a venti, dog. What's the difference? Look, magazine. Magazine. It holds bullets. Look, you put bullets in individually. Right? Help, I need to put more bullets in my magazine that holds a lot of rounds, okay? Right? You put the bullet in, and then you fill your magazine. A clip! I don't have any guns that use clips, so I can't show you. Look, a clip is just bullets that are held together, and you stick all of them into the gun at once, okay? So you either, sometimes, I think some magazines can be loaded with clips, right? Other times, it's just a clip that you put in a gun. Well, I guess it would have an internal magazine then. Look, magazine. This one is a magazine. Look, because you put bullets into it, right? See it? This one is a clip because it's a clip of bullets all held together, right? This clip could be fed into a magazine, right? This, it actually looks like mine. Actually, it is. This is a Glock magazine, right? Magazine. Because you put bullets into it, right? This is a clip because it's just bullets held together. This is a magazine. Look, because you put all the bullets into it. This is a clip.
Nice neck fat, you fucking fatty.
Oh, wow. Did we get them all right? Wow. See? So mags have a spring. Usually, in order to load the bullets in, yeah. Clip, assault rifle. Fuck, I need my thing. Sometimes for some guns, so like for a rifle, right? For like my Mosin, right? You put the bullets inside the rifle one at a time, right? In the internal magazine, I think on the Mosin can hold 5 bullets. Sometimes you can get a clip to put the bullets in. I think they're called stripper clips, and then you pull it out, right? Wow. Wow, such knowledge. Glad to see you're wearing blue for Autism Awareness Day. You know what, dog? I'd try. Don't you think it's really weird that it is fine to make fun of people with small dicks? Who said it's fine to make fun of people with small dicks? I think you're strawmanning, dog. Destiny. Magazines have a spring to push bullets into the chamber when firing the weapon. Yeah, a clip does not have that, but the mechanism to push the bullets into the chamber is part of the gun. Yes. Why would I shoot my gun on stream? I have nothing to shoot at. I would just be fucking my house up. Plus, it might be illegal. I'm not even sure. If I just want to shoot my gun in my house, I feel like it would be fucked. Kay would call you a shitlord for buying a Mosin? Why? This thing is fucking awesome. Holy shit! I've never, the Mosin is my first, I guess, single shot. Would you call it a single shot? Because you've got to, because you have to, it's not called racking the chamber. Oh fuck, what's it called when you eject the cartridge after you fire the bullet? What's it called? That's fucking awesome. After you shoot, to have the fucking cartridge fly out is sick as fuck!
Wow. Destiny, can you tell us how the gun barrel tastes?
It tastes, I don't know, I've never tried it before. Just order a pizza and shoot the pizza guy? Does the weight of the gun cause a problem for someone who has never used a gun before? No! Okay, this is really we're talking about this now. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be playing StarCraft in like an hour and a half or whatever, so if you're looking for games, you're not here, because the Legacy of the Void beta is down. When you fire a gun, okay, this is really fucking important, okay? And it's really annoying, because there's so many fucking stupid-ass misconceptions about this, alright? When you fire a fucking gun, the way that your, look, elbows are bent slightly. Don't lock out your arm like a fucking retard, right? I can't fucking draw. I'm so sorry. when you fire a gun, the way that it's supposed to work is when you actually shoot, the action of shooting a bullet, especially if you're firing larger rounds, right? I don't know what it's. I guess I shouldn't say. I've only fired 9mm in the 7.62 by 54 rounds, right? But even for 9mm rounds, right? 9mm rounds have a kick to it. Even a pistol will have a kick to it when you shoot. Surprisingly, right? Even the little inky dinky 9mm rounds that I showed you have like a decent kick to it. The way that you stand and the way that you position your body, though, the recoil travels through your arms. It travels all the way through your arms, and then it travels through your shoulders, down your back, down your butt, all the way to your legs, right? The way that you stand when you fire a gun is very important. You don't just stand up straight and then hold your gun out and shoot, because you'll probably fall over like a retard if you do that. A very small person can fire a rifle, but you just have to be smart when you do it. Like, usually you have the butt is against your shoulder. You're ready to absorb the recoil with your entire body when you fire, so that nothing stupid happens. I see videos like this. It's really fucking aggravating that people like do this shit and it's like funny or whatever. Whereas the look, like, this shit is like, how is this girl gonna, like, this is why you see the videos of the girls falling over when they fire the rifles. The reason isn't because the girl is weak. The reason is because the guy gave them a gun and didn't tell them anything, and then they just let them shoot around guns like fucking retards. Everybody that does this shit should honestly be fucking shot. I'm so serious. Oh my god, this is like the most irresponsibly fucking retarded shit. How do you let somebody fire a fucking gun like this? Like, look, this is a recipe for disaster. When you fire a gun, right, and you, especially if you've got a rifle and the butt is against you, right?
Happy World Autism Awareness Day. Visit www.autismspeaks.org for more info. Yee.
All right, good luck, guys. When you fire a rifle, right? Basically, wherever you're firing from, you have to pretend that somebody's gonna punch you there, right? Basically, that's what you're looking for, somebody to hit you right there, okay? So like, look at this girl. If this girl was leaning back like this and her whole body is fucking arced back and somebody were to hit her fucking shoulder, what's gonna happen? She's gonna fucking fall over, right? Like, that's what's gonna happen every time. And you look and like, look at how, like, this is fucking retarded. This is so stupid. And these fucking retarded fucking pieces of shit are just like laughing it up. Like, oh, this is so funny. Like, oh my god. This is like the purest form of fucking autism that you'll ever see in your entire life. I don't even think this guy's firing right. It looks like he's locking his elbow out. I don't know. I get really irked when I see people, when they give people guns and they don't like tell them what to do in terms of anything. But yeah, anytime you see a video of somebody like falling over or something, usually it's because what? Oh god, or this girl aiming at the dude with the fucking rifle. Holy shit. There's a really good one where a girl just like fires a rifle and she just completely fucking falls over. That's fucking stupid. Look, she doesn't even have the butt of the rifle on her shoulder. Yeah. You literally have to be retarded to not fire a gun correctly. I mean, that's not entirely true. Guys, these memes are getting really fucking played out. Holy fuck. I'm gonna start 6-tagging people. And it's all women, right? The right way to shoot a shotgun is with one hand and straight in front of you, like the Terminator guy. Who leans back when they shoot? Well, the problem is a lot of people when they go to fire, I think when a lot of people go to fire a rifle for the first time, they're not expecting it to kick back as much as it's going to. I think.
Just finished my first R build. Have pics if you want to see. 20-inch polygonal rifling 1-in-8 twist V.
Wow. Is it ready to shoot? What? Why wouldn't you have this conversation beforehand? Whatever. Okay, what else? Next topic. Let's go to the next topic. I don't want to do this shit. I'll get too rustled. Any actual StarCraft here, though? No, because the fucking server's down. We're waiting for Blizzard to update their shit. I wasn't Aegist. Oh, get fucked. Observe Vladimir. When hold rifle like pistol, use stronger than recoil for fear of hitting face. Wow. Wow. Would you suggest the Mosin Nagant over any other rifle? I only bought the Mosin because I bought the Mosin for two reasons. One, because I like the gun in DayZ. That's the only where I fucking knew of it from. And because two, it's cheap. I guess three reasons. Two, it's cheap, and three, because I wanted a rifle. I just wanted to shoot a rifle. I've only ever shot handguns my entire life, and I just wanted to have a rifle to shoot. So I got the Mosin. Did you know that historically the Second Amendment did not mean the individual could hold guns? I don't think so. There's a lot of debate over what a well-armed militia means or whatever. I don't really give a fuck, though. The fact of the matter is it's legal to own them. The Constitution is largely irrelevant in the United States these days anyway, so I don't care. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't care. What would be your handgun of choice? Good handguns, at least for self-defense, I guess, or for killing people if you want to murder people, whichever one is your cup of tea. A good handgun should have no external safeties, a high magazine size, and should probably always be 9mm. 45 or 40, there's also 10mm, but that's stupid. 40 or 45 ACP is fucking retarded. There's no reason to fire bullets that big. I think they do about the same amount of damage as a 9mm round anyway, and you're usually restricted to much smaller magazines. Plus, if you're firing 45 ACP, you're probably using a 911 or 1911. If you carry a 1911,
wow. Destiny,
you're probably
when are
retarded.
You enlisting into the U.S. Army?
Wow.
I feel like you'd make a great 11B. You have gun knowledge, and you used to be a janitor IDK_.
Now that's what I call a cool fucking story, bro. What is the 11B MOS? Infantryman. Wow. You cannot enlist with a guarantee for MOS 11B. Instead, you enlist in the Army's 11X. I don't think I could ever be in the military. I don't think I could do like that following orders shit. Like I would get kicked out of boot camp, I think. I'm too edgy. Destiny, there are 45 ACP Glocks, mate. Yeah, when did I say anything different? There might be, but thoughts on Legacy of the Void Balance? It's too early to say, I think. 45 ACP is a lot more stopping power. Link, or shut the fuck up. 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 Why is 9mm caliber weaker than the 7.62 if it's a bigger caliber? Well, 7.62 rounds, so the 7.62 rounds, here, we can look at them. The problem with the 7.62 round, I think, a lot of this is just fucking conjecture. Okay, well look, you can see, okay, this is like the problem. Even if you want to kill people, I think the 5.56 rounds are usually more effective than the 7.62 rounds, right? If you look at something like, this is a 9mm round, okay? This is a full metal jacket, right? I don't have any hollow points on me, right? Look it out, itty bitty, okay? Cartridge in the back has the gunpowder. This is the bullet, is this thing right here. The little copper thing. I think that's copper, right? Right? The problem with the 7.62 rounds is that these things are fucking huge. Okay? Do we see the difference in size? Or actually, I guess I should just full screen. My room is messy. I don't give a fuck. Right? Huge bullet compared to this little guy. Even the bullet itself is almost the size of, is actually almost larger than the fucking chamber or the cartridge. Well, I guess, does the cartridge include the bullet too when it's not fired? I don't fucking know, what the fucking nerves. But the problem with the 7.62 round is like, it'll literally just like it'll either like blow fucking shit up or it'll just go right through the person because it's fucking massive. It's way too fucking huge. If you shoot a 7.62 round at someone, it's gonna like go like right through the body. It'll just like blow shit up. Whereas the 5.56 round typically causes more internal damage. Because of some bullshit. I don't know if it's because it fucking spins more. There's like a whole bunch of fucking ballistics theory and shit. You can go look that up. There's literally a million different links to read if you want to know like why does a 5.56 round cause more internal harm than a 7.62 round. But even like that's the reason why the military uses 5.56 over 7.62. And like I said, there's a ton of different reasons why. What about the 5.56 that the M4 uses? Yeah, that's why I'm saying the 5.56 round is normally better.
Wow. Destiny, I got wrecked for being concerned about you on YouTube. And I subbed today, unmute please. Smiley face, oh.
7.62 and 5.56 is the standard way to say it. Wow, thanks, Nawesome. I'll remember that.
Okay, so this is the ballistics gel block cut in half. I've taken out the center section and laid both pieces on their sides. So this is pretty much the internal part of the ballistics gel. You can see how it rolls all the way down into the rounds. So you can see them right there. I'm shocked. I am very shocked because the initial wound channel of the 9mm, which is on your right hand side, looks way more severe than the 45. Now granted, the hole is going to be bigger in the 45. You can see it from the front.
Wound channel has to do with the wound channel has to do with like the separating of the bullet. I think when you shoot somebody, the damage that's caused after shooting at somebody with a hollow point is described as the wound channeling, and that's one of the most important aspects of whether or not a round will cause damage. The fucking reports and shit that I've all read say that the 9mm bullet usually offers either similar or superior wound channeling versus the 45 ACP. This is what somebody just linked me here, so.
You can see it right here. So there's the 9. Okay, there's the hole from the 9.
All right, anytime I bring up a YouTube video when people are like, oh, 7-day ban, I'm just 6-day banning you. I'm letting you all know this right now. Good luck. This is getting really fucking annoying. I got in trouble before because we watched something that was like an NBC show. That was like the big deal. It wasn't just because we had fucking YouTube up. It was the To Catch a Predator shit.
And there is the hole for the 45. Definitely a bigger hole, but I'm just blown away right now. I gotta do the measurements. From the naked eye, it looks like the 9mm has more damage caused, and it looks like it's carrying more of a spiraled wound channel than the 45. The 45, once it leaves roughly 7 inches in, it just starts to go a straight line. You don't see a lot of those petals. But on the 9, it's got a longer wound channel. It goes way the heck down here. So let's cut this open. Let's get more of an idea. Take this one out. So there is the 9. So from the naked eye, looks like much better expansion. Of course, you're gonna get much more expansion from the 45. It's a 230 grain bullet. This is the block for the 45. Okay, now let me show you something. From what I got so far, the diameter of the wound channel on the 45 is 2 inches in diameter. The wound channel for the 9mm, 2 inches and a quarter diameter. Now, for you those who are 45 fans just like myself, you're probably freaking out right now, and so am I in a way. But when I open it up, you can see that the wound channel is there. It looks really good. Good pedal depth, good consistency. But overall, it looks just pretty straightforward, like it's going straight through. Okay? Now, watch when I go to the 9mm. This is what's going to blow you away. This is the 9mm. Look at that wound channel. Now, I'm not separating this. It's just me pulling the gel open, just like it on the 45. Look at the depth of that wound channel. It's huge. And the petals, and they're symmetrical. They're very symmetrical. But man, it's just tore up. I mean, it's falling apart. There's chunks inside of it. There's just, oh man. And I can see some actual parts of my shirt that's pulled inside of it more. There's no shirt material in the 45 cavity. But look at the depth of that hole. That's just unbelievable. I'm floored. I am really floored. Because I am a diehard 45 ACP.
Usually the only people that are diehard for this guy sounds cool or whatever, but usually people that are diehard 45 ACP fans are assholes that like circle jerk 1911s into infinite. But yeah, usually 9mm is a much superior for like if you're carrying a gun like for concealed or anything or whatever. Usually I've never seen something good that says like 45 ACP ever outperforms 9mm. Not to mention like your biggest advantage with 9mm over 45 is the fact that for 9mm the magazines are always going to be much larger as well, right? Like my Glock holds 17 fucking rounds. I've seen 45 ACP concealed carry weapons that have like 5-round magazines, like 5+1, like Yeah, I don't know.
Question remains, can dank manlets fire dank shots?
Yep. Anybody could fire a gun. You only need 1 round with 45 ACP. Pucker, do you have a link or am I banning you? Because you've been shitposting a lot. We literally just watched a video that contradicts what you're saying. Do you have anything? I don't think you're going to find anything. I've seen some people who will try to math. They'll try to math their way into saying that 45 ACP is superior to 9mm. But it's not. But I've never seen like a good document that explains, that takes into account like wound channeling and stopping power and all that shit, that will ever say that 45 ACP is superior to 9mm. I've never seen it before. Usually anything that involves actual testing or anything that involves like a good analysis of the methodology and everything going on will usually say that the 9mm is superior. Grouping spread during rapid fire, that's why 9mm is better. The mag size isn't much of a factor. Do you really think the grouping of a 9mm versus a 45 is that different? I don't actually know. I'm not actually sure. But the guns that fire 45 caliber or 45 ACP are probably going to be larger, which would help with the recoil a little bit more. No, I don't know. Your argument for 45 ACP over 9mm is that one guy shot a bear with a 45, and that's your rationale. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm actually not going to ban you. Out of respect for Autism Awareness Day, I'm going to allow you to stay on my chat, okay? Yes, you're not sure this is a great source, but the U.S. Army wants to replace all their current 9mm with something else. The 9mm doesn't score high with soldier feedback, said Eastlick, explaining that the Army and other services want a round that will have better terminal effects or cause more damage when it hits enemy combatants. We have to do better than our current 9mm. Well, for soldier shit, it's possible. I don't know. I don't actually know. I don't know. Soldier stuff is like way different. With 9mm, if you want to kill somebody with 9mm, you're firing a lot of rounds to bring that person down, right? Like, you never shoot at somebody once. Usually what you're putting like 4 to 6 rounds into the person's body before they go down. In combat with soldiers, that's probably not ideal, especially because I'm pretty sure like 1 or 2 5.56 rounds or 5.56 rounds is what somebody's other pronunciation is. I'm pretty sure that 1 or 2 5.56 rounds will fuck somebody up. If you get shot by an M4 in the fucking gut, I think you're fucked. Like, I think you're actually fucked, right? Is there like a military guy? If you get shot like 1 time with an M4 round, with a 5.56 round out of a rifle, I think you're fucked. I think. Oh, that's true too. Soldiers use full metal jacket rounds. Soldiers aren't allowed to use hollow points because of Geneva Convention shit. But even so, don't 5.56 rounds cause a fuck ton of damage? Was military, watched someone hit 15 times with 5.56 before they went down while they were running. If you're actually military, I don't want to like call you out and be an asshole, but I have a really hard time believing that somebody was shot 15 times with a 5.56 rifle before falling down while they were running. I have a really hard time believing that. 15 shots? I feel like that's not true. I'm sorry. Destiny, 5.56 and 2.23 are the same. That's actually not true. Hold on. There are differences. I don't remember exactly what the difference is. I'm pretty sure. Is it all 5.56 rifles can shoot 2.23, but not all 2.23 can shoot 5.56? There's minor differences, but they're not exactly the same. I'm pretty sure the 2.23 is a little thicker. I don't know. I'm too lazy to go look all that shit up. Yeah, you can't even survive 15. I'm pretty sure 15, what are the 21 long rifle rounds? Is it, I don't remember the number. Fuck, what is it? 22, not 21. The 22 long rifle rounds. I bet even 15 of those would probably kill someone. or take them down. My buddies have lived through a hail of AK-47 rounds. What do you mean by lived through a hail of AK-47 rounds? Like they were just being shot at? Or your buddy got shot like several times from an AK-47? I feel like that's not true. Are we like making shit up? I don't know. I don't want to like call anyone else. I don't want to call anyone out. But I feel like I have a really hard time believing that. Those are really fucking big bullets that come out of that rifle at like a pretty high speed. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get into this argument because I don't want to get myself in like big trouble and like call out some dude and then he like fucking like sends me an email and he's like, here's my purple heart, you piece of shit. Also, this is my stub of an arm next to it. Me and my friends died in combat and you called me out and said I was dumb as a fucking video game streamer. I hate you and I'm gonna report you to Obama or some shit. Like my gut tells me that if you got shot several times, yeah, I know, yeah, the AK-47 uses the same rounds. It's 7.62 by 54, 7.62 by 54 rimfire or 52? Hold on, let me check. I think. Oh, no. They use a 7.62 by 39. I'm sorry. They use a 7.62 by 39. But they're still fucking huge bullets. They're still enormous fucking bullets. I feel like if you got shot like 3 times by an 8K, I'm pretty sure you're fucked. Like, if you actually got shot by an 8K, I'm pretty sure you're fucked. Okay, we'll read. There have been tons of various discussions on the topic in Mountains More Online. The short version of the story is that 5.56 is a highly effective killing round when it strikes a target at sufficient speed to induce fragmentation. That's the multiple wound channel stuff you're talking about. M193 is said by many to be a better round in terms of fragmenting, but SS109 will also fragment and will more reliably penetrate body armor. If 5.56 hits at speeds too low to ensure fragmentation, required speed varies per type of round. A short search via Google should give hard-hitting numbers. It is basically a 22. Can I say 22 or is it pronounced 22? It's basically a 22 round drilled into and perhaps through a target. In this case, lethality depends on hitting something vital like major arteries, brain/spine, lungs, etc. The round is basically a trade-off, sacrificing weight to allow more ammunition carried. Vis full caliber battle rifle cartridges like 3006, 7.62 by 5.1, etc. There are lots of people out these days who are wondering if perhaps we need to adjust the trade-off back towards weight/power a bit, with calls for various 6 to 7 millimeter rounds being floated, with 6.5 and 6.8, if I'm not mistaken, currently being looked at with some serious folks. I personally am of the opinion...
Destiny, I am glad you're training this young generation of autistic gentlemen to fight in the beta uprising. Born to meme _7.
Wow, thanks for the $40 nupcakes. I really appreciate it. Now I can buy even more bullets to go kill more people in real life with. I personally am of the opinion that some dissatisfaction with the 5.56 stems from unrealistic expectations among troops that 1 hit will equal 1 kill, which is not a very defensible premise with any practical infantry rifle round. Somewhere between television/movies where even ridiculously underpowered pistol rounds put down bad guys but not the heroes, with the surety one would expect of an elephant gun and rifle trank ranges where 1 hit is expected as doing the job. Your typical 18-year-old private absorbs the notion that if he can put 60 or so grains of lead and copper into a target, it will drop. Until troops get themselves into combat, they carry this belief and then suddenly and bitterly complain their bullets don't do their job. It's 22? Oh, okay. Do you think joining the military to learn more about guns and shit, do they let you keep, they don't let you like keep your rifle, right? I think the way that it works in the military is every time you go to a new base, I think you're assigned a new rifle, right? And then when you get transferred from one base to the next, you're assigned a new rifle. I think you keep the rifle. Somebody can correct me wrong. I might be talking a lot of shit. I have some friends in the military, so I thought I remember this, but I think that when you get transferred from one base to the next, you get a rifle that's assigned to you while you're at that base, I think. Is that not true? No, they don't? Nope, you check out weapons from the armory? Really? You can never take your rifle out unless it's a unit thing. Yeah, but I thought that when you go to a new base, I thought that you were assigned a rifle. I'm not saying you get to fucking take it home with you, but like I don't think like every time like when you have to like fire for whatever bullshit or whenever you have to practice or your shit, don't you get the same rifle every time when you're on base? I know they don't. I know you don't fucking take the rifle with you and like walk around like outside fucking base with your fucking rifle, you autistic fucking retards. I'm not saying that you get to keep it and just run around with it all day. But I thought that like when you go to a base, like when you're assigned to a new base, that you get a weapon and that's like your weapon. Why? But then like everyone in chat is like freaking out. You get the same one. Yeah, you get the same one until you leave that base. Like that's the weapon you're assigned, right? Because it's your weapon. It's your responsibility, right? Not necessarily. Okay. Why are all these people telling me to log in? Is it actually? That's what RNA told me. What the fuck? RNA's in the army. That's when you sign for a weapon, and when you PCS or ETS, you sign it back in, and during training, it's for my unit, it's random to which rifle you get. Oh, well, okay, never mind. Maybe it's random. Maybe RNA lied to me. I don't know. RNA is telling the truth. Some people are saying he's right, and some people are saying he's wrong. Maybe maybe it's just different in the Army than it is in, like, the Navy or the Air Force, or I don't know. I mean, I was in the Navy, but I had a friend who was Marines. My face when Americans fucking idolize phallic objects and use barbaric gun laws. My face when Europeans are fucking scared to death of guns because they're 4-year-olds. I mean, I don't know. What do you want me to say? My face when Europeans let 12-year-olds get drunk and fry their brains. I mean, we can throw around all the stereotypes you want, dog. The standard pistol in the army is a 9mm Beretta. We don't use 45. Isn't the Beretta kind of shitty compared to like... I don't remember. I thought I'd read bad things about the Beretta. I don't remember though. I'm completely talking about my ass. I might have made that up. I do know that the standard issue thing is the Beretta though, because I remember I talked to RNA about this. Why do I think the Beretta's bad? I thought that I'd heard bad things about Berettas. But it can't be reliability, right? There's no way the army would use a gun that had reliability problems. I don't remember. I thought that I'd heard a lot of problems with the Beretta. I'm pretty sure one of the reasons why I didn't get it, I'm pretty sure it has an external safety. Heavy trigger pull? Is it like, how heavy compared to like a Glock? I don't know. What's the, I also don't know the magazine size of a Beretta either. 15 round magazine, that's not bad. Oh shit, it has a hammer? Do you cock this before you fire? After you shoot one time, will the hammer automatically stay cocked? Is it one of those things where like the first shot is like a double action shot and then every other action is a single action? No, Destiny, you don't get to do it. Wait, so your first action is always going to be a double action shot? You can't... It cocks when you load the first round, when you pull back the slide. Oh. The first trigger pull takes 3 strongmen? What? Is it a really heavy... Oh, okay. What exactly is so bad about having an external safety? So the problem with having external safeties on guns is that an external safety should never save you from an accident. The only safety that you really have is your finger. Like, that's like the mentality you're supposed to have when it comes to handling guns. You should never, ever, 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 ever be in a situation ever. Not even by accident, on accident, not through some misfortune. There should never arise a situation in your life where the safety on a gun is what keeps somebody from having a lethal accident. It should never, ever, 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 ever happen. The only safety you have is your finger, right? External safeties are dangerous to have on guns because they lead to people being careless or completely fucking retarded, or leading people to think that, well, I can leave my gun out because it's got a safety on it, or I'm going to be kind of careless with handling my gun. I'm not going to lock it up. It's got the safeties on. It should be fine. That's the reason why external safeties are really stupid. If you pull a gun out, you want to be able to shoot it instantly. You should never have to worry about a safety malfunctioning. You should never have to worry about forgetting to trip a safety. You should never, ever, ever, it just shouldn't be a thought. There should never be there's just no point in having a safety on a gun, ever. Most guns have internal safety stuff. Are you talking about if you drop the gun? I think the Glocks have, because they're internal firing pin bullshit, I don't think you can ever drop a Glock and have it fire. I don't think that's true for all guns, but that's retarded. They need safety when you move with them. Nope, that's not true either. That's absolutely not true. Destiny, did you ever see the vid of the guy pulling out the gun to shoot the cop in the face, but the safety was on so the cop shoots him first? Get fucked. You don't need a safety to move with them. You just keep them in condition 3, not condition 1. Who carries in condition 3? Man the fuck up! If you're not carrying in condition 0, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Fucking round in the chamber, hammer cocked. Or I guess there's not a hammer to cock on the Glock. If you're carrying, I'm pretty sure that like if you carry a CCW, if you're actually concealed carrying a weapon, it should almost always be in condition 0, right? If you have to kill somebody, right? If you're not like a movie action hero and you're like in a situation where you might have to kill somebody, you don't want to have to like draw your gun, turn off the safety, cock the fucking or slide the rack back and then take aim and fire. You want to just pull and shoot, right? You don't want to think about it. You don't want to everything that can fuck up. That might be condition 1. I think if you don't have a hammer to cock, it might be called condition 1. I don't fucking remember. Condition 1 versus condition 0. If you can't carry in condition 3, you suck dick at firearms training. Does condition 3 even have a round in the chamber? Condition 3 is like safety on... No, chamber empty? No, fuck off. Why would you ever carry with your chamber empty? What the fuck is the point? What's the point? Oh god, fucking there's some shit going down. Hold on. Look, I'm ready. Wait. What? No, kill yourself. That's so retarded. Condition 1 or condition 0 is like the if you have to carry in condition 3, you probably shouldn't be concealed carrying a weapon. Destiny doesn't know shit about guns. Please, Toastas, please correct me where I'm wrong. Oh fuck, you guys are fucking killing me. What the fuck? I have all these fucking fedoras. Look. Okay, empty. When this gun goes inside the holster, there's no fucking way. Every good holster should have a way to keep the fucking gun from firing, right? You can't, there's no access to the trigger through any fucking, there's no way that you'll ever accidentally pull the trigger on this, right? You can stick your fucking finger in. There's no fucking way that this will ever accidentally fire as long as it's in its holster, right? You pull it out from your fucking belt, right? You don't fucking shoot yourself because you're not fucking retarded. There's no fucking way that you can pull the trigger here. If you're carrying condition 3 because you're legitimately afraid, I don't even know why. If you're carrying condition 3, why are you even carrying a gun? Like, that, I think that's crazy. I would be scared if somebody said, I carry my gun in condition 3. Why? Are you scared you're gonna fucking shoot yourself? Like, why would you say that anybody with legitimate firearms training would only carry in condition 3? I don't understand that. That totally fucking blows my mind. In the U.S. military, we were always trying to carry condition 3. Okay, I don't know shit about the military. I only know about personal shit. I don't know about, I don't know anything about, like, military. You guys have, like, a whole other set of, like, restrictions and shit. But I know that also military training, you guys, I assume, should be able to handle, like, stressful situations better than just, like, a civilian. Because I assume that you get a lot more training than that. Didn't even hold the gun correctly, LOL. How? What? Kill yourself. Hold on, Huck. I have a Glock 19. No, I was gonna buy the Glock 19. I have the Glock 17. It's a little bit bigger, but I like the way that it fired better than the 19. I know that some people like the 19 more because it's smaller for carrying, but a person's job determines if they have firearms training, and we carry condition 1. Oh, well, I don't know. The other army guy said they carry condition 3. I like how all the military people are disagreeing. What the fuck?
Destiny, the problem is most people are retarded, so most people shouldn't own a gun.
I agree with that. I think there should be a lot tougher restrictions. I agree that there should be a lot tougher restrictions on who should get a gun. But, like, if you're, like, the mentality of having to fire your gun, right, in public or in an area where you don't want to, right? Like, because you don't ever want to fire your gun, unless you're, like, crazy and you want to kill people or whatever, right? Like, if you have to pull your gun out and shoot at somebody, like, it's a last resort thing. You don't just do it for fucking around, right? So if you have to do it, then you pull your gun out and you aim and you fire, and that's it. The idea that you would ever conceal carry a condition 3 gun is literally the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life. So you pull your gun, you rack the slide, and then you take aim and fire? Like, what the fuck, like, what's going on in your life? Like, what kind of a situation are you in where you're gonna be doing that? What, so, like, you're at a restaurant and some guy holds a gun and he's like, I'm gonna start killing people, and you're just, like, at your table and you're like, and then, like, no, like, that's just fucking stupid. Like, that, I don't think there's, if you carry condition 3 because you're scared that you're gonna kill yourself, or you're scared that you're gonna shoot yourself or something, then you either need a better holster, or you're probably not comfortable enough yet with your firearm to carry it, right? Like, I don't know. That seems crazy to me that you would conceal carry without.
Federal law enforcement here always carry safety off 1 in the chamber. Otherwise it's not worth carrying. When we are on patrol we have M4, shotgun and 9mm, all loaded with safety off in the vehicle.
Wow. But you could rack it back quick unless it's a Wild West quick draw situation. I just don't think, it seems weird that you would want to rack your slide after having to pull it out in a situation that tense. What if you're, like, scared because you might have to shoot somebody and your hands are, like, super sweaty? Palms weak, knees are sweaty, palms are spaghetti, right? And you pull it back and you try to rack the slide and you can't actually get a grip on it, right? Because if your hands are super sweaty, racking the slide can be pretty hard. Or what if you're injured, right? What if some fucking stupid shit, what if some guy runs your, like, obviously you're getting into, like, tactical, like, retarded situations, but what if you get in a car accident because some guy tried to run you off the road or some shit, and your hand is injured, right? Actually, you should always be able to draw your gun with one hand and fire with one hand, right? That's important. That's why a lot of people will try limp wrist firing guns to make sure that the action of the gun flying back doesn't cause the next round to be inserted into the chamber, right? Because it fucks with the racking of the slide after the gun fires automatically. You should be able to fire your gun one-handed. Okay, we're moving off. That's a troll comment. Conceal carry in condition 3 makes you certified retarded, I think. It would have to. Destiny, thoughts, comments about the Legacy of the Void? It's pretty cool, but the beta's down right now. I'll probably call Huck in a couple minutes and I'll chat with him. Are these realistic scenarios in the USA? I mean, it's realistic in that it could happen. It's obviously ultra rare, but I mean, like, if you're gonna carry a gun, you should be ready for it, I guess. Like, Lil B, the base god, it's retarded because it's safer, but I'm trying to think of like how to show you how fucking faulty that line of reasoning is. The idea, like, I'm trying to think of like another, like an analogy that would make it, I just like, I don't know, like, it would be like walking into like it would be like if you were the boss and you got to supervise like a nuclear power plant, okay? And then you went to the main fucking control room. Let's say there's like one big ass fucking control room, and you ask the guy, you're like, hey, like I want to look at the power output for today or some shit. And then when you go and you ask the guy, you like, hey, there might be like a safety concern or something, and the nuclear engineer that's down there is like, oh yeah, sure. And then you see him look at his monitor, and on his monitor he's got like a bunch of sticky notes, and the sticky notes say like, hey, like just remember that like this nuclear reaction is this, or by the way, this thing, nah, that's not even a good. No, that doesn't. That's not it. That's not the great. Hold on, I need to think harder. I can't even think of like. I can't think of analogous scenarios. Like, if you have a gun, I don't know. I can't. My brain. Listen, I got hot chocolate to play games. I don't want to fucking go down here. If you're carrying a gun, like, and you're like so scared that you're gonna hurt yourself, or you're not. Yeah, that analogy was convoluted as fuck. I don't know how else to put it. If you're carrying a gun, you should be in control of your gun at all times, right? You don't let anyone else fucking touch it. You don't take it out and show it off to your friends or be a fucking autistic dumb fuck, right? So if it's in its holster, right? If the gun is in its holster, carrying condition 3 is safer. That's not true. Okay. Here's why. Okay, never mind. I got it now. Okay, this is why condition 3 is retarded versus condition 1 or condition 0. Okay, in condition 3, any possible accident that could cause the gun to fire is a reason why you should never fucking have that gun, period. That's why condition 1 is superior to condition 3. So this is where I ask you, can you give me a scenario where your condition 1 gun might accidentally fire, so it should be in condition 3, that doesn't simultaneously mean you should never fucking be carrying that gun in a public place? Okay, go. So tell me, give me scenarios where condition 3 saves you in case of an accident, where that accident isn't something that you could have very easily prevented. By the way, when it comes to guns, there is no such thing as an accidental discharge from a firearm. It is only a negligent discharge. There's no way that the trigger gets accidentally pulled, unless you like walk on the sun and like it causes the gunpowder to ignite or something, right? Destiny, so you're saying it's completely impossible if you'd ever make a mistake regarding your gun? Yes, it should be. Destiny, someone grabs your gun like a child or a pedophile. What? How is a child gonna... First of all, okay, so let's talk about that. Somebody walks up and grabs your gun. Why can somebody even know you're having a gun? Why does somebody see that you're carrying a gun? This is why you conceal carry. Right? So if my gun is under my jacket, how the fuck is a child is gonna walk up, lift my coat up, reach to my holster, no, what the fuck? No, that's not, it's impossible. Destiny, not disagreeing with you, but is it particularly wrong having multiple ways to stop an accident that should never happen? Yes, because you're stopping that by putting more steps in between you and firing your gun if you actually need to fire it. Not to mention the fact that you are potentially putting yourself to be more, you're setting yourself up to be more lackadaisical? Is that a good word for lazy? Hold on. Lackadaisical? Lackadaisical. Lacking enthusiasm and determination, carelessly lazy. Yeah, you're setting yourself in a position to be lackadaisical in approach to your, am I pronouncing that word right? Whatever. In your approach to gun safety, right? Like maybe maybe that's the day where you're like, fucking whatever. Like somebody can see it, or like I have a bad holster today, but it's okay because the safety's on. Like that, like that shit, right? Destiny, I agree. The point is that if you're drawing a gun out, shoot it at the fan. The question is whether or not you should shoot has already happened by you drawing it out. Yes, of course, yeah. Destiny, what about that video where a child grabs a gun off a holster and lets off a round in the guy's stomach? Do you have a copy of the video? Lil B, the base god, you were the big guy in chat saying I was retarded. Please tell me. If you're trying to kill yourself, it's safer to carry in condition 3. Destiny, there are old shotguns. Stop reading at old shotguns. What? We're not even fucking talking about that shit. What the fuck? Condition 3 is for open carry fags. Oh, yeah, so there's your problem there. If you think that open carry is a good idea, maybe you shouldn't own a gun. Fuck off. All right, are we done? Okay, I'm just gonna call Huck. If you ever have your gun out, you should be firing it. If you're really scared, if you're out and you're scared that if you have a round in the chamber, your gun is gonna go off, you just shouldn't be carrying your gun. Like that's it. Like it's as simple as that. Steven, in an idealistic world with no return happenings, it is better to take a precaution for the world is full of variables for shit to happen. No! Fuck you! That is so fucking wrong. This is some bullshit ass mentality from some ignorant ass fucking people. This idea that everybody has an accident, well, everybody fucks up just once. Bull fucking shit. When it comes to firearm safety, you should never, ever, ever, ever have an accident fucking ever. It just shouldn't happen. If you own a gun and you're a responsible gun owner, there is no scenario where that shit should fucking go off ever. It just shouldn't happen. There is no, like I said, give me a scenario where somebody grabs your gun and starts shooting because you didn't have a fucking safety on. It should never happen. That is the most cancerous thinking in the world. That idea that, well, you know, an accident could happen. Then why the fuck do you own a gun, you fucking retard? If you honestly think that, well, an accident could happen in a gun, then sell your fucking weapon. That's so irresponsible. Why would you have a gun if you think that a fucking weapon could go off at any fucking time? What the fuck? All right. Okay, watch this video of somebody fucking up. Toddler shoots father. I don't know if this is gonna be like not safe for life or some shit. Real? You decide. So the video might not even be real. This is already autistic as fuck! Why is the kid just fucking holding a gun? What the fuck? This is retarded! This is fucking stupid. Okay. Destiny, it does happen no matter what. Do you think doctors don't have enough training, yet medical mistakes cost millions of dollars each year? Oh, I forgot that performing open heart surgery on somebody was as simple as not pulling the trigger on a firearm. The argument can be had for vehicles. Why have a car when accidents happen all the time? Except the accident, you can't always avoid an accident for a vehicle. Somebody else could fucking run into you. You could, vehicles are very fucking complicated machines. Maybe a fucking wheel falls off because somebody fucked, I don't know, like vehicles and driving, that's a much more complicated thing. A gun is a very simple thing. You pull the trigger and the fucking gun goes off. Like, that's it. Like, it's a very, 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 very simple thing. To compare the possibility of having an accident on a gun versus a car accident are two entirely fucking different things. Destiny, if something happened, the car's gonna hit the ground, let's get caught, it gets pulled out of the holster, and your carrying condition 0, couldn't it fire if it hits the ground hard enough? Micom, if your gun is a good gun, it won't fire when it hits the ground. Okay, hold on, I'm calling Huck. Give me like 2 seconds, okay? And then I'll call Huck, alright? Okay, we're gonna look at this, okay? So you can see how hard it is to pull a gun from its holster, and then we can evaluate the possibility of this ever happening, right? Okay, gun, no magazine, gun is clear, okay? Holster, gun goes in holster, right? Okay, it's in, all right? Belt. I don't have like actual straps, okay? Somebody coming up and pulling this out of its fucking holster is never ever, it's never gonna fucking happen, okay? This is never going to be accidentally, a kid is gonna walk up and just pull it out. You can't touch the trigger. There's no way to get in there and pull the trigger. It's never, ever, ever. This is never gonna get accidentally pulled out of my holster by like a 4-year-old. Oops, I pulled it out and shot you, Dad. Haha. It won't ever happen, right? You need a firm grip on it to pull it out, right? It'll never, ever just act like, oh, it fell out. Oh, no, right? Holy fuck. All right, we're done. I'm calling Huck. We're moving on from this. I love you, Micom. I'm not shouting at you. I'm only mad because Lil B, the bass guy, got me arrested, okay? Too late? What? Is Huck talking to someone else? Why not make it easier to pull the gun out and be really ready? Well, the gun is easy to pull out. If you have a firm grip on the gun and you pull it out, you can pull it out very quickly, right? When I went to pull a gun out for real, Destiny, you didn't do the ultimate testing to drop your gun on the ground and see if it doesn't go off. I feel like if I do it, I feel like I'll kill myself on stream. If you drop a Glock, should we do it? Nah, this gets into like, I don't want to do like, we're getting into like shock jock territory of streaming. If you drop a Glock, it should never fire. Theoretically, it's impossible because of the way the firing mechanism works. Even Generation 1 was designed to be safe in the event of dropping. Remember, the firing pin isn't actually cocked until you pull the trigger. The act of pulling the trigger rearward is what fully clocks the Glock firing pin, so I would say that could not happen due to the unique design of the detonation mechanism. The reason why Glock triggers are a little slushy is that when you start the pull of the trigger, you're actually setting the firing mechanism. Glocks are probably one of the safest pistols ever made. They do what they are supposed to do. When you pull the trigger, they go bang. When you drop them, they don't. When you bang them around, they still go bang when you pull the trigger, and they still don't go bang when you drop them. You should never, ever, ever, ever... a Glock should never fire even if you drop it. It should just never happen. But I don't feel comfortable... I feel like we're getting into like shock jock territories on stream if I start like throwing my gun around while it's loaded. I could prove you wrong about this, Destiny. Fuck. Lil B, link something. Link me anything. Dog, throw anything in fucking chat and we'll talk about it, okay? Why does Huck say he can't talk to me now? What the fuck? Is Huck talking to someone else? What are you doing? Destiny, do you want to prove your point or not? This is the part where I go, if I get another 20 subs in the next 2 minutes, but not really, don't do it, I'm not doing it. That's too, we're getting into like Phantom Lord territory there. Destiny, I really don't understand why civilians are armed. This is how does that... Listen, man, I think guns should be a lot harder to get, even in the United States. I don't disagree with you, okay? The ability to get a gun, and even the CCW training is very fucking easy, okay? I think the guns should be a lot more restricted. I don't disagree, okay? So if you're trying, people keep trying to like, fuck me, like, oh, Destiny, well, don't you think, well, it should be hard to get... I don't disagree with you. I'm not even arguing against that. I think that's totally fucking true, okay? Stop, like, coming at me with those arguments, because I agree with you. I'm not gonna argue against you. I think that firearms should be much harder to acquire in the United States. I don't disagree with that at all, okay? Empty the chamber and put a piece of tape over the chamber. If it gets poked through, then the round would go off. That's not how it works, though. I can't actually show you what it looks like when the bullet fires. But if you pull the trigger, right, it's empty, there's no magazine in, right? Because we always clear our firearms. If you pull the trigger, nothing will happen up here, right? Right? It's empty, no magazine. If you pull the trigger, nothing happens. There's nothing that comes out of the top, so you wouldn't be able to test whether or not it actually fires without having an actual round loaded into the chamber. Wow, welcome to the Larva Lounge, Raisin Cane? Raisin Cane. Oh, like Raisin Cane, I get it. What a clever name, dog. Do you think a driver's license should be harder to get? Yeah, the driver's license in America are also very fucking easy. Oh, fuck. Hug is talking to other people. Never mind, you fucking shitter. Did I register for the Legacy of the Void tournament today? No, because I'm still kind of bad at it. I need to play more. Why do guns have safeties at all? Because some people think that having a safety on them makes them safer. I don't know. What does my shirt say? It's the fucking Brofester Hit Squad shirt. Load a round in the chamber and then put tape over the muzzle. How much does a Glock cost? Probably like $500 or $600 for a new one. Drop your gun off stream and then upload to YouTube if you want to prove your point. I don't have to prove my point. There's like a million places on the internet that will tell you that it's impossible for a Glock to go off. Play something or I'll leave for dinner. Go fucking leave for dinner. You're toothless. That's your name. How do you even eat dinner? What are you gonna go eat? Some chicken noodle soup? I can't play the fucking betas down. I could play League, but if I go play League, I'm pretty sure half of you fuckers will leave. Destiny, what if you're near intoxicated people? Gun safeties are useful then. Lil B, again, that's a situation where if you think bringing your gun around while you're drunk and other people are drunk, maybe you should fucking leave your gun at home. If you're in a situation where you think people are gonna be grabbing at your fucking firearm to try to fire it, why the fuck would you bring it with you? That's so fucking retarded. Lil B, go. You need to fucking, we need better shit out of you. You've been the most vocal fucking bass god in chat, so let's hear it, dog. Why didn't I like Dota 2? I like Dota 2, it was fun. Why didn't I hold the gun correctly? Hold what gun correctly? I always hold my guns correctly. Because I'm not autistic. It's not that hard to do. What the fuck? Wow.
You should shoot the roof before you get the new one, so we can see you shoot on stream. SOTRIGGERAD.
I don't know what the specific laws are. I probably should, but I feel like if I were to just go outside and shoot at my roof, I feel like I would get in trouble for that. I'm not entirely sure. But I feel like if I were to just go outside and shoot at my roof, I think I would get in trouble. What guns do you own? I only have a Glock 17 and the Mosin Nagant. That's all I have. I think gun safeties are useful unless people who are not knowledgeable of how to properly use a firearm wouldn't be able to fuck it up and hurt someone. Yes, aptness. What you just said is the perfect reason for why safeties are so cancerous. I don't know how else to put this. Destiny, I think gun safeties are useful in the sense that people who are not knowledgeable of how to properly use a firearm wouldn't be able to fuck it up and hurt someone. You shouldn't have firearms in accessible range of somebody that doesn't know how to fucking use them. What the fuck? Oh, Lil B the base god said something else. All right. Children are fucking easy to grab a gun, and like you're saying, it does happen. Then you put it in a locked case. Nathan hasn't shot me yet. You put it in a case and you lock it. And then you keep the fucking, and then you keep the key to your lock on like your keychain. You just leave it with you. What the fuck? You gotta have better examples than this, dog. Come on. My face when Destiny ignores me because I'm right. Please. CSGO Minesweeper. We could do some Minesweeper. Do we want to do Minesweeper? Well, I say yeah. I mean, maybe he'll actually want to kill me when he's older. I don't fucking know, dude. You can't even go roof hunting on your own property. Destiny, but the point is that there are people that own guns that are retarded. Yeah, but I think those people shouldn't be allowed to own guns. You shouldn't make the guns like safer for those people. They should just not be allowed to do it. What if the devil gets inside your gun? Destiny, it's easy to grab guns, dude. I could take a motherfucking gun from a cop. You really think you could? If you try to grab a gun from a cop, they'll fucking kill you. Rightfully so. You saw that homeless guy, didn't you? Remember the homeless guy gets shot by cops? That's what that motherfucker tried to do. When that guy was on the ground, a lot of people thought that the
my name is more shots.
a lot of people thought that this guy that got shot was just the cops being dicks or whatever, but it wasn't. The motherfucker was trying to grab the gun from the fucking cop. Fucking wrecked. If you try to grab a gun from a cop, you'll get killed every fucking time, and you should get killed every fucking time. Holy shit. You think you can just grab a gun out of a cop's fucking holster and good luck, dog. To make sure that you have somebody else filming when you try it and send me the fucking video. Are you still gonna give your thoughts on the beta? Well, I wanted to do it while I fucking played. Fuck. What about guns that they use to test/train people? Should those guns have safeties? No! A gun should never, ever, ever have a safety. Before you ever give a gun to somebody, you always, there's like four things that you have to know for owning a gun, okay? I don't remember the order. We'll see if I remember them on. It's the general idea, right? Don't ever put your fucking finger on the trigger until you're ready to fire, right? Rule number 1. Just don't do it, okay? Don't put your fucking finger on the trigger until you're ready to fire. That's why you hold the gun like this, right? You hold the base of the gun and your finger is here and the trigger is here. You don't hold it like this, like a fucking asshole. You put your finger outside. It's called trigger discipline, right? Rule number 1. Don't fucking put your finger on the trigger until you're ready to fire. Number 2. Don't point your fucking gun at something unless you're okay with that object being blown up. Even if your finger is off the trigger. Don't point it at a friend. Don't point it at your cat. Don't point it at your dick. Don't point it at your monitor. Just don't point it at something unless you're ready for that object to be destroyed, right? So when you take out a gun, okay, your finger's off the trigger, you point it at something, and you're ready for that thing to be blown up, you put your finger on the trigger and you fire, right? So that's 2, right? Number 3. Be aware of what's beyond your target. Most of the time, this is irrelevant. If you're shooting at a range, it's probably just like a backdrop. But let's say you want to go out in a fucking forest and shoot. You wouldn't want to, there's like a road here. Don't walk down into the fucking forest and put a sign up on a tree that faces an open highway and fucking shoot at the sign. Because if you miss, your bullet's just gonna fucking fly over and kill people. Why would you do that? So number 3 is be aware of what's on your target. Number 4, I think, is always treat the gun like it's loaded, right? Don't fucking... Every gun...
Do you love Nathan? Feed Nathan.
Wow, Divinity. I always love Nathan. Every gun that you ever touch in your entire life is always loaded. Every gun is always loaded. Every time you touch it. Every fucking time you touch a gun, it's always loaded. This gun right here, okay? When I put this back in the holster, I put a magazine in it and I didn't rack the slide. I know this gun. Is this gun loaded or not, right? Is it? It's not. I know it's not, but it might be. So anytime I go to fuck with it, I'm gonna take the magazine out and I'm gonna check it. I know there's no bullet in here, but there's always a bullet in the gun. Until you clear a gun yourself, until someone has handed you a gun and there's no magazine in the gun and you've racked the slide and checked it yourself, it's always fucking loaded. It's always loaded, right? So finger off the trigger. Right? Fingers off the trigger. Don't point it at fucking friends. Dude, don't point it at neighbors, right? Your finger's always off the trigger until you're ready to fire. Don't point it at something unless you want to kill it. Be aware of what's beyond your target. So don't like, I'm gonna shoot at my dresser and then miss and go out the window and kill somebody. And the gun is always loaded, right? If you keep those 4 things in mind, it sounds really autistic. I'm sorry if it sounds autistic, but like so many people fuck this shit up. If you keep those 4 things in mind, the chances of you having an accident with your firearm are literally 0%. Literally, you will never, ever, ever, ever have an accident with a firearm. It's not like everybody fucks up every now and then, everybody forgets, everybody has an accident. No, it's fucking 0 chance of ever fucking up. As long as everybody that ever touches a gun, you should always tell people those 4 things. Everybody that you give a gun should always know those 4 things before they ever even touch it. Before they ever even see the gun, they should know these 4 things. Destiny, and then you shoot yourself in a classroom full of kids, right? So what is this guy's problem, right? DEA agent shoots himself. Why? So what's this guy's problem when he's in the fucking classroom? If you make jokes about me watching YouTube on stream, I'm 6-day banning you. Warning. Okay. What's this guy's problem? Why did this guy fuck up? And this guy's fucking DEA. This is embarrassing, okay?
This is a Glock.
This guy was handed a weapon from somebody that he didn't clear himself. Holy shit.
50 cent.
Look, so the slide is racked, right? You can see that the slide is extended, right? And there's no bullet in the chamber currently, right?
FW, my name
But-
is Nathan. I love you too, Destiny, even though no one else loves me, lol.
Wow, thanks, buddy.
3 less than 3 less than 3.
So there's no bullet in the chamber. Look, you can see that there's no bullet in the chamber because the slide is racked, right? But then he lets the chamber rack, and there's a magazine in the gun. There's a fucking magazine in the gun that he didn't take out first. Why? This is completely avoidable shit.
And I know of the character's Glock 40. I'm the only.
How fucking stupid do you have to be? What the fuck? Anyway, if you teach somebody like the 4 rules of fucking owning guns, you'll never have a problem, right? That's all I'm trying to say, okay? Safety is in hunting situations. You can trip while pheasant hunting I don't know shit about hunting. I'm only talking about personal. Not everyone has knowledge to use a fucking gun, Destiny. Why should I have to lock it up for certain people? That's like deciding to use a bike because what? You lock it up for some people because you're a responsible firearm owner that doesn't want an accident to happen that you're going to be responsible for with your own firearm. That's why. Destiny, the point is humans fuck up. It's that simple. He knows the rules, but he fucked up. Humans make mistakes. That's not true. That's like, I'm sorry, dude. I really enjoy firearms and shit, but like stupid people have like fucked it up for everybody. Where's that there's like some Australian comic that talks about how like, guns are really fun, but that one guy fucked it up for everybody. Now no one should own them. And I kind of agree with him, as much as I enjoy guns, like that line of thinking that everybody makes a mistake, bullshit. How many fucking years have you been alive? Right? How old are you? 16, 17, 18 years old? How many days in a row? How many seconds? You always remember to fucking breathe, right? You've done it your entire life. You never ever would ever say to somebody like, yo dog, like remember yesterday when you forgot to breathe for like an hour? Wasn't that so fucking, that was so dumb, right? Like doesn't that suck? Like, no, you don't, because it's second nature, because you just do it all the fucking time. You have to, right? It should be the same when you handle a gun. Now that because I've had like decent training with a firearm, or decent training, I'm not fucking retarded, right? I've read all the rules, I understand everything you have to do. I will never accidentally shoot someone ever in my entire life, ever. Because if somebody hands me a gun, what am I doing? Anytime somebody hands me a gun, ever, breathing is a reflex, you fucking idiot. Yeah, you know what else is a reflex? Injecting my fucking drones. That's why I can talk to you for fucking 20 minutes at a time and do my macro a million fucking times better than you. Because it's literally reflex. It's literally, there's a point, and you're fucking, ask your fucking cognitive psychologist or some shit, where when you're doing things, if you've done them enough times and you've made good habits out of it, it literally becomes a fucking reflex. It's not a cerebral thing. You don't think about, I don't think about half the shit I do in StarCraft 2. I don't think about walking. I don't think about sitting. I don't think about, smiling or any of that shit. You don't have to think about it because it's fucking reflex, because you've done it a million times. If somebody hands you a gun, and every fucking time you get a gun, your reflex is, okay, rack the slide to clear it, no magazine. Every fucking time, you will never have an accident. Period. Like that, it should be a reflex. Somebody fucking gives you a gun. Hey, Destiny. Oh, cool. Hey, thanks for the gun. Hey, it's not loaded. I didn't even fucking hear what you said because I'm fucking checking that shit. And there's no magazine in. No magazine, no bullet. Every fucking time, no matter what kind of a gun somebody hands you, you're always doing that. You're always doing that. Somebody gives you a gun, Oh, cool. Somebody hands you a gun. Oh, take the magazine out. Oh, is there a bullet in? I don't know. Okay, I know this gun is clear because I cleared it. I know this gun is clear because I just did it, right? Every single time. Anytime somebody gives you a firearm, that's always 100% of the time. Somebody gives you a firearm, they said, hey, you see somebody clear a firearm. They do it in front of you. Hey, look, the gun is clear. Here you go. Oh, cool, thanks. Oh, no magazine, clear it myself. Every time, it's just a reflex. It's just a reflex. It should always happen. There is no accidents. There are no accidental discharges with a firearm. Only negligent discharges, okay? Oh, fuck. All right, are we done? Huck already called Ariam and Desra like an hour ago, so fuck Huck, okay? Can we move on to like a different... Would you clear the gun every time you pick it up? Yes. Every time I pick my gun up, every time I do anything with my gun, even when I'm dropping it, even if I wanted to fucking pull the trigger right now on stream for you to show how funny it would be, even if I was doing that, every time I put my gun down, there's a magical fucking gnome that runs into your house and puts one bullet in the cartridge. He does it. He's an asshole, right? And he does it randomly. So every time you pick your gun up, you take the magazine out and you rack it just to check it, just for a reflex every time. Even though I know there's not a bullet in here because I haven't racked the side with the magazine here. I just know I haven't. I'm always gonna check it. You always check it every fucking time. Every fucking time. Every single time. Gun accidents should never happen. There should never be an accidental, it should just never happen. Like, there's just no reason. There's no excuse for it to ever fucking happen. What do you think about kids practicing with guns? Kids can practice with guns just fine, but you can't be retarded as an instructor. What about that 9-year-old who shot her instructor with an Uzi? That instructor needed to fucking die, because that guy was so fucking retarded. He should have died a long time ago. The saddest thing about that instructor dying when he gave that girl the Uzi is that girl has to live with the fucking rest of her life being scarred as fuck. Anybody that would give a fully automatic handgun to a 9-year-old should be executed on the spot. Anybody else at that range should be able to take out their firearms and execute him with impunity on the spot. How fucking stupid do you have to be to give a fully automatic handgun to a fucking child? Holy shit. That guy was so mind-numbingly fucking stupid. Those are the people that give, gun owners everywhere a totally fucking horrible name. Oh my god. Oh my, what did he think it was gonna be funny? She fired the gun and she can't control it. Some people are sad or whatever, maybe the guy's family said, what if the girl would have lost control and shot herself in the fucking head? What if the recoil would have pulled the gun up and she would have fucking executed herself on the spot? What if she would have flown around and fucking shot anybody else at the range or her family behind her? Oh dude, no. That was like a Darwin Award well fucking earned. That guy worked so hard to be so fucking stupid to get killed that he totally fucking earned it. Congratulations, dog, you got it. The only sad thing about that story is that the girl's life, she's gonna be fucking scarred for the rest of her life because she fucking killed some dude. All right, shh. Are we good? Hold on, somebody linked this porn gif. Let me just see if anything interesting happens. Doesn't look like anything interesting is gonna happen. Girl's nipples are a little bit weird, but that's okay. What does this got to do with Legacy of the Void? I don't know. Okay, this is boring. Destiny, that happened before with a young boy. He shot himself with a MAC-10 because his dad gave it to him.
About stupid people doing stupid things with firearms.
Wow.
Good entertainment. That was all you came here for. Keep being awesome, dude.
You might need to close StarCraft 2 to allow the update. I'm pretty sure they'll tweet when the beta update gets pushed. Would I keep an automatic rifle if someone gave it to you for free? Hell yeah, that would be fucking awesome. But I don't think, I've never fired an automatic rifle. I've never even fired a semi-auto, or, I've never done burst fire or anything like that. So I don't know. Destiny, not everyone is knowledgeable like you, dog. Accidents can happen and do happen to other people. Yeah, but when it comes to guns, it's so simple. It's so simple to teach somebody how to responsibly handle a firearm so that they'll never have an accident. I don't think Rachel will ever have an accident to a gun because I've talked with her about it, right? Because we lived together when I owned a firearm. I don't think she'll ever have an accident with a gun because I make sure every time she gets a gun, I make sure that hey, you rack the slide, good job. There's no magazine and you rack the slide, it's safe, right? When you hold it, don't put your fucking finger on the fucking trigger until you're looking at something that you're ready to destroy, right? I'm pretty sure Rachel will always be good. It's so easy. The reason why I get mad is because, everything that I see, I see so many videos online where people treat guns like a joke, right? Where you give a gun to a girl and it's so funny, and it's so funny to watch her fuck up and hit herself with the recoil, but it's not funny. That shit is stupid. It's irresponsible. The guy's probably showed his gun to other friends and he hasn't shown them everything. Like this guy, I hate it when people introduce people to guns and they don't actually tell them. How the fuck is this girl even fucking holding her shit?
Okay.
What the fuck?
Nice. Get another one.
Like, what's she even doing? You're not aiming. What is this hip fire? Is this fucking Call of Duty?
I like that.
What's the point of the whole fucking buttstock or whatever? Like,
Oh yeah. Is it all done?
I don't know.
Pull the trigger one more time. Keep going. Alright, there you go. Put on safe and stay!
Oh, sorry.
Fuck!
Sorry, relax. I don't know how to do this.
why doesn't she know? Cause the guy with the camera is a fucking retard. Why wouldn't you tell her first? Hey, don't point the gun at anybody. What, like, she clearly has no fucking idea what she's doing, right? She has no fucking idea what's going on. Who the fuck, why would you fucking hold the rifle down here and just, like, how fucking retarded do you have to be? This guy should have gotten shot. Somebody should be lurking in the forest, just fucking take his head right off his fucking shoulders. Why would he give this rifle to this girl without telling her anything? And then the guy is surprised when she spins around, like, well, what's the big deal? I think it's empty, right?
I don't know.
Pull the trigger one more time. Keep going. Alright, there you go. Put on safe and stay!
Oh, sorry.
Fuck!
Sorry, relax. I don't know how to do this.
Next time I teach you.
Yeah, no, maybe before you give her the fucking gun. Holy shit! Sorry, fire up the meme cannon. Anyway, how you guys doing today? Wow, he should die because of that. Definitely he made a mistake. Him deserving death seems over the top.
4 ye and a 1 ye and a 2 ye and a 3 ye and a 4 ye and a 1 ye and a 2 ye and a 3 ye and a 4 ye.
Play some goddamn StarCraft. Listen, the beta's down, okay? Kill yourself. Or bring the beta up. Destiny, do you really think that a gun owner that has owned a gun for a long fucking time is as careful as someone who just got one? Yep! Yes! Yes! Go watch Hickok's 45 channel. Watch how many times this guy clears his gun. Every fucking time he goes to like pick it up or put it down, he's always...
There it is in the middle. It's not plus. It's not quite probably familiar with Glock 26, 27, and the Glock 19. So just want to give you an idea where the FNS compact sits, you know, size-wise, okay?
Every fucking time. This guy has decades of gun experience. Watch what he does.
27.
Watch him. This guy is so good. If you really want to learn about like guns and shit and you're interested, this guy is so good. Okay, this guy's really smart. Watch him. Watch. Oh, picks up the gun. Well, this guy knows his shit, right? I mean, obviously he wouldn't chamber around, right? Look, ejects the mag and clears it every fucking time, and then pulls the trigger in a safe direction, right? Every fucking time. Yes. Even people that have owned guns for a long time will always treat every fucking firearm like this. It's not something that you just stop doing someday because you're bored or whatever. Especially if you're older. Why? Because for this guy, it's probably a fucking reflex for him. He picks a gun up, he instantly ejects the mag and clears it every fucking time. Can we talk about something else? No, old people are cautious as fuck. Kill yourself. Can we move on? 13-year-old shooting at gun range. Oh, what? This girl is like actually like got training and shit though. Damn. This chick is the fucking Terminator.
Even if you are screaming dick, but I appreciate for your educative stream about the guns and
Wow.
safety. Probably many of your viewers who are still in puberty will remember.
Damn!
this. Who knows, maybe you even will save someone's life too.
Maybe. Look at this chick, dude. This girl's 13 years old. Bam, 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 bam. Wow. Rep. Destiny, go to her Facebook. She's hot. She's 13 years old. What? Fuck off. Say my name, Ducky. Your band will be incoming if Destiny saw it. Oh, what did he say? Oh, whatever. She's 15 years old now. Oh, wow, thanks. Destiny, please, how much money do I need to donate to get this cancerous Yee meme put on the 10-minute ban list? I was nuking people that yeed, and then for some reason Stanpet actually added Yee as a fucking emote, so... I don't know. Shotguns equal just aim at the general direction. Okay, I don't know a lot about shotguns, but what you see in video games for shotguns is at close range, you shoot, you kill things, and at far range, the pellet spread is so huge. So for shotguns, there's two things you can keep in mind. One, shotguns can fire slugs, okay? A shotgun can actually fire like a bullet, like an actual bullet, not pellets, not every time. So you can use a shotgun to shoot like a duck out of the sky, or you can use a shotgun to shoot something at a medium range, what, at fucking 50 yards? I have no fucking idea, right? You can use a shotgun to shoot things of moderate distance, right? Also, on shotguns, there's something also called a choke. A choke on a shotgun you can add to tighten the spread of the pellets. You can make it so that when you shoot, if you've got a really tight choke on it, even at like a decent range, the pellets aren't
But
that
Jeffrey,
spread.
If people weren't retarded and practiced safety every time, we wouldn't have Nathan, and that would be sad. Bible honk.
Wow! But yeah. The idea that you shoot a shotgun and it's just like massive spread when you're more than 10 feet away, that's not necessarily true in real life. Shotguns are much more the spread is more malleable than that. You can change the spread. Is that like a decent, like... Yo, Nathan is my favorite accident, okay? In the Midwest, you have to hunt most medium-large game with a shotgun, not a rifle, because it's so fucking flat.